Sega.
You start off in a sort of relatively nice, bright, sunny environment, and as you progress through the other islands, it eventually turns into a icy rock, snowy type place that looks pretty desolate.
Tone and the progression of that increasingly dark story, the worlds themselves follow that path and follow that kind of descent into darkness.
Each of the levels takes place under two atmospheric conditions. When you lift the shroud of badness by liberating an area, the environment completely changes. None of the locations are reflections of real places, but they all obviously take their inspiration from real landscape, real architecture. The environment is based loosely on a real Northern European environment turned up to 11 really.
Because of the fact that it's free roaming and we needed the player to be able to go anywhere, that did cause challenges. The challenges mostly came down to code problems which had been overcome by the frankly quite incredible programming team.
Each of the three islands has its own kind of unique theme and setting, and those are sort of a key to setting mood in what's a fairly dramatic game in terms of its pacing and the strong narrative that we've brought in.
The third level, the mountains are very steep and dominant. The architecture kind of mirrors that. You do have to consider the world in a more kind of real, tangible way. The player could approach this landmark from any direction. Not so much the business of framing a shot. This has to look good from every direction.
Some of the places that are in there, your standard players may never actually go. The more committed players who want to go in there and actually look for treasure and things like that.
Keeping the player immersed in your game is a problem that basically all games have. You have to be very careful not to break the player's sort of suspension of disbelief.
We get into the standards of the pre-rendered stuff that you were seeing in movies like Jurassic Park and things like that now.
The more real the game looks, the more immersion you get. And that's one of the things with Viking that we've done particularly well. The game looks fantastic.